my name's Nancy, this is my husband Brad. We've been coming to Central Outback CrossFit since day one in February 2017, and they're not getting rid of us because we're addicted to CrossFit. I thought CrossFit was a bit about the high intensity interval training, and I heard a lot of success with that, so that was the original draw card. I didn't know a huge amount about it, but after speaking with coaches on day one of the opening, they pretty much had me.
For me, I'd watch a documentary, so I knew a little bit about what the movements, some of the movements were, but as far as how hard it was going to be, well, that was obviously to come when we came down for the come and try day.
I do CrossFit for the results that it brings me. I've never gained the results from anything else that I have with CrossFit, and I think a lot of that comes with that consistency, and that consistency for me comes from just the love of it, the excitement of it, the change in every program, the community that's here. I guess I used to be a bit of a shy person, and so it's really brought me out of my shell to reach out and talk to other people that I wouldn't normally interact with, so it's been fantastic on a lot of levels.
For me, I've never been part of any fitness fanatics, I guess you could say, ever before. Never been to a gym, never had a gym membership. So for me, I guess I didn't really know what I was in for. And initially I came down as a support person for the wife and the sister-in-law. But I found myself enjoying it thoroughly, and yeah, I guess a lot of that's to do with the community and different people that are involved in the actual Central Outback CrossFit box.
What motivates me again is just the results that it brings, and it's so much more than the physical results. I know when I first started, I used to be so stressed with work. There were days when I'd come where I felt physically sick to the stomach with stress. 5 minutes into a workout, it was gone, and it was able to give me a release that I've never been able to get. Like, trust me, no amount of wine can deliver what CrossFit does. So it's amazing. It just really clears your mind, gives you a good strong focus, and again, you're working towards something that's benefiting your health, your fitness levels, your strength, your mobility. It delivers on all accounts.
I guess Nancy's pretty much summed most of that up. My reasonings are a lot like that as well. I guess the stress part's probably, like, it does release stress, and after a workout, like, all your problems seem to be gone away for a period of time anyway. But and for me, it's the physical side, actually, like seeing how hard you can actually push when you got to push, and going beyond those boundaries where you think you can't go, but you can go.
And as a husband and wife, after work, instead of talking about our stressful day, we're talking about CrossFit, and now he starts to argue with me if I beat him in a WOD. He's like, no, that can't be right, you must have done it wrong. And it's like, no, man. So game on now. CrossFit has changed our lives dramatically. I've lost, within the first 12 months of doing CrossFit, I lost 15 kilos. When I started, I was actually the most unhealthy I'd ever been. I was actually heavier than when I was carrying my third child in pregnancy at the heaviest point. So I was pretty much going in this downward spiral towards a really unhealthy person. And since then, I'm starting to go back up. So I'm losing the weight and I'm building the strength, and I'm a much happier person, and I've got something really positive to look forward to now. So life wasn't that exciting before CrossFit, and now it is.
Since I've started, I've lost 20 kilo, which is a fair bit of weight. Before I came to CrossFit, I always thought of myself as being a healthy, fit person. but I was far from that. And that was evident a couple of weeks into CrossFit, that you think you're fit, but you're not that fit. And CrossFit has like shown me that and taught me heaps about nutrition and stuff in moderation and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, like maintaining what you want to maintain, and if you want to go that extra step, then there's roads and avenues down that to achieve what you want to achieve, and the coaches will assist and aid you in that journey if that's the journey you wish to go down. But yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
Our kids absolutely love it, and I'm really proud that they're involved in it, because it's setting them up the foundations and getting them really keen for exercise, which I believe is so important. So many kids out there that are just doing gaming, but this is giving them something positive to work towards in their adult life. It also complements their other sports. Our kids all do BMX, and I find a lot of the movements in CrossFit builds their strength and the power, which actually complements them, and they're all podium places for the NT. So I think CrossFit really complements that. And just even at home, they'll say, "Mum, look, I can do this," and you know, it's all these active movements. I'll have to get my 12-year-old to teach me to do handstands now, because she's got that. Just managed to do that with our awesome kids CrossFit coach. So yeah, it's exciting for them too.
I think it also teaches them about nutrition and eating correctly and all that sort of stuff, as we do at home now. Our diet and everything, or my diet, not so much Nancy's, but my diet has changed dramatically, and
I don't eat bad, is what he's trying to say.
and the healthy foods crept in, and I think in today's society there's a lot of processed foods out there and fast foods and all that sort of stuff that kids could actually, if that's the road they go down, yeah, the weight piles on and then piles on a bit more, and before they know it, like they're in a situation where it's very hard to lose that weight. And if they carry that into the teen years, then it's an issue even more. Like, so for our kids, like, yeah, they've come to understand that, and they're active and they go outside, and yeah, they don't just sit in front of the TV or play games or any of that sort of stuff.
I didn't find the workouts intimidating when I first started, because there's a scale for everything. Like I said, I was the most unfit when I first started, so all I used to do for that was a walk. So to come into the CrossFit environment, the coaches are very aware that a lot of people hadn't been exercising. So lots of different scale versions are offered. And I remember even in one of my original workouts, there was a run in there, and I was towards the end of the bell, everyone had finished, and one of the other guys doing the workout said, "Come on, I'll do the last run with you. I hate running, but come on, let's just go do it." So it's really encouraging, and no one ever makes you feel uncomfortable or unwelcome. Like, it's such an awesome environment, because I know even myself, to walk into a gym, I feel intimidated. I don't feel that comfort, whereas here no one discriminates at all, and everyone's really welcoming and encouraging and wants everyone to succeed.
Myself, being on the larger size, don't get intimidated about anything, but
Except for me.
except for the wife. Yeah, and everyone's really encouraging, and it's like a family, and it's evident when you're missing a day, and people, you come in the next day and people go, "Where were you yesterday?" So yeah, it's yourselves held account. Like, if you want to do it, you do it, and then others are encouraging and not intimidating or anything like that. And actually, yeah, if you're missing, they want to know why you're missing, and yeah, keeps everyone on the front foot, I guess.
If anyone's out there thinking about, should they come, for me, my advice is if you need something to keep at, to remain consistent, because I think consistency is the key, and I never felt enthused to remain consistent. I always thought one, the intimidation, but two, I mean, who really gets excited about going home and doing an hour on a treadmill? So the consistency will come with CrossFit because it's truly is addictive. It's amazing, and also just that welcoming environment. You're not going to feel intimidated. So if there's anyone out there that does need the consistency and feels a little bit uncomfortable, I believe Central Outback CrossFit is the place to come. Tell them Nancy sent you, and I'll do a session with you. And I'm not a car salesperson.
In saying that, I think that the variety, having a different workout every day, it doesn't get stagnant, and you don't feel like it's you don't get stuck in that rut of, oh, this is getting boring now, and what are we going to do? How am I going to get motivated to go tomorrow? Because every workout's different, and the workouts work on different people's strengths. So some things you're good at, and other things you're not so good at, and that's where the balance is. And so no one's ever looked at as, oh, they can't do that or they can't do that. People probably know that I can't run, and I'm probably the slowest. Well, I am the slowest one here at Central Outback CrossFit. But then when it comes to lifting stuff, I can lift heavy things.